Nobody likes onions. The show everyone loves to hate.
Hi, everybody. It's Friday night. Call your grandpa. Call your dad. Call your mom. I just lost the game. Pour yourself a glass of something off the Kirkland shelf, will ya? It's Kirkland Signature Summer. We're glad you can make it. Friday night, a lot of these comics have gigs. Not your dad. I've been banished from most of the comedy community for speaking the truth. And you know what? I'm happy to bring more of you the truth tonight. Thanks for joining in. We know you have a lot of choices for entertainment on a Friday, but you're probably a loser. Your fat wife's knitting away on the sofa, and she could give two shits what you airplay to your shitty 48-inch television. But your kids are asleep. You've got alcohol. Why not pretend your life is good? I'm Patrick Melton. I'll be the host of this, captain of this wrecking ball of this ship. It's we try a little early tonight. I hope you guys, if you look East Coast, I get it, you know, but that's very narcissistic of you to just think about yourselves. The world is a sphere. We have people in the chat room from around the world all the time. If Moody can get up in New Zealand and people can make it from Berlin or the United Kingdom where they got to get out of bed at 6 a.m., you can figure it out. You know, what were you going to be doing tonight? Absolutely nothing. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. We're trying to save up enough tickets to get a teddy bear from the counter. Remember those shitty skee ball places? So yeah, anyway, it's Friday night. Welcome to the thing. I wanted to tell you right away, we're going to have an after show tonight. We're going to have a show tonight. And if you're a Vegas comedian in here for the dirt, we'll have a little in the show. We'll have Moody managed to get out of bed at 4:30 p.m. He's saying he's bragging about that. I don't know why he'd be like, it's 4:30 p.m. I did it. I think he's saying that it wasn't a big deal. Anyway, the point is, and Moody, by the way, fuck you for thinking that we should all keep track of what time it is there. No one cares what time it is there. And should we ever, it's a Siri or an Alexa away. If we ever want to know what you're up to. So anyway, what I want to say is we will, the Vegas comedy dirt, the deep dive stuff that people like, Big Irish J and Adam Domingo are into. Oh, come on. What the fuck is this? Oh, we just got a new subscriber. Thank you very much for giving me your money.
Richard. Shorty got NLO.
Dollars into my pocket. Love it every time. Thank you for the subscriptions. This chick's great. This chick's been liking all the videos and stuff. She's out of her mind. We're getting so many weird women now. Can I, what's happening? Where did I take okay. Can I get real? Can we be real? I've been podcasting, for going on 17 years now, and it's like, every once in a while, the moon comes out and we get this wave of women. Is Carly here? Yeah, where's Carly Ellison? The nut. And now we have this chick. And we'll see if she's legit. My guess is no. My guess is it's the same phenomenon as the 40 to 50 year olds, the 40 to 50 year old women who get divorced and then decide to take up stand-up comedy, where you're like, okay. There's a lot of this going around where like divorcees decide that their hobby should be entertaining the masses and they start doing stand-up comedy. Now, I'm not saying that there's no such thing as a funny divorcee. Lord knows we've all seen Dua Lipa Lampanelli. But for the most part, it's women going through a crisis and they don't know how to handle it. And they turn on YouTube. They find a handsome podcast host who's not only funny and charming, but fat and in their, range of possibilities. So they start liking the vids and following the things and chatting in the chat room, and they get torn between saying like, sliding off the seat, Patrick's so cute, and this guy's an asshole. So, big range. So I don't know. Oh, rip Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah, we haven't talked about it. I'm pretty sure I can say been doing comedy for about to hit 20 years. Yeah, I don't think I've ever worked with Gilbert Gottfried. I never met him. I have nothing against the guy. I liked Gilbert Gottfried. I was a fan. Of Gilbert Gottfried. I thought he was very funny, very dark, always pushing the limits, pissing people off, losing jobs. I like that. So yeah, pour one out for Gilbert Gottfried. Have yourself a little drink. It's Kirkland Signature Summer, everybody. Kirkland Signature Summer. We've got Kirkland on board all summer long, providing entertainment through alcohol. And I got a lot of flack last show about the lack of ads and sponsors. So I want to make sure we have that covered this time. I've talked to Kirkland. We got that sponsorship locked in. And then I've also gone to our main sponsor, Rick's, who owns part of the show. As you all know, we're a subsidiary of Rick's International. And so Rick's has stuff he wants us to promote tonight. Very important stuff. Right off the bat, we'll go ahead and promote. Don't forget, Easter Sunday, this Easter Sunday, there's still a few reservations left. Call the Rick's hotline for Bring Your Own Meats. Easter brunch. Bring your own meats. Easter brunch. So they'll let you in. From what I understand, you can't bring cooked meats, just raw meats. Show up and bring your raw meats in a bag and have them ready to show at the door. A lot of people have to cut the bags open and stuff. Have your raw meat loose raw meat. Bring it in. And we're going to be handing out hibachi grills to the kids. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Don't forget to visit Rick's Las Vegas. 6 locations in the Las Vegas area featuring every Wednesday night. The home of Bring Your Own Ranch has now pivoted into the Bring Your Own Meat Market. So head on over to Rick's. T-shirts for the kids, stuffed animals, bounce houses, and of course, the largest gravy flume ride in America. Rick's Las Vegas. You're going to love the way you smell. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's a good point. People bring, Carly's here. Being an asshole isn't comedy. Dislike and unsubscribe. You'll thank me later. Oh, fuck.
Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa!
It is a night.
Whoa!
It is a night for zingers, everybody. Are we excited about it? Get some. Carly, you know, I hate to say it, but it doesn't matter which night of the week we go live. You're always here hanging out. So again, I take it back to the other chick, Chili Time. She seems cool. What was her name? Chili Knots. Dislike and unsubscribe. Is that what you're doing to my fucking videos, you bitch? Are you disliking my? First of all, I want you all to know the only reason I say, hey, like and subscribe. Where is it? Down there. Like and subscribe. The only reason I do that is, look, that's part. I don't know anything. I'm a dumb man, but I'm told that that's how the algorithms work. And, you know, people hit like. What you don't know, you dumb bitch, is hitting dislike, I think, is just as good. I think it's like all engagement. It doesn't fucking mind. Okay, yeah, we're getting a lot of people reminding me get some Kirkland pork. Is there Kirkland pork belly? Is that in the meat section of the grocer's freezer flop? No Beyond Meat. They will have sniffer dogs at the door. That's a great point to bring up. We had last year we had a real problem, and that's why you're only allowed into the whole Rick's Beer Garden now with plastic transparent bags. Because last year we had somebody sneak in like a whole bunch of, not only did they sneak in Beyond Meat, like Impossible Burger patties and stuff, they snuck in like turkey burgers and stuff. And look, it's not that it's not allowed in competition. It's just that it's frowned upon. So look, they'll probably let it slide, but nobody, like if you set up a booth of turkey burgers, nobody would come by and eat any of that. Another fan says, yeah, but I like Rick's all new MSG shakers, tenderized. Yeah, they do have now on the table, along with salt, pepper, cayenne, onion powder, garlic powder, Korean chili flakes. They have added MSG shakers. They're right in between the Parmesan cheese and the rosemary. So look for that on your Lazy Susans on every Rick's picnic table. I think they're called Pick Rick tables. Rick's Spear Garden. Why would you? This is getting out of hand. Guys, welcome to the show. I'm already feeling tingly in the areas that count. Carly, would you be willing to call into the show? Because I feel like, you know, like everyone's in a good mood. It's a Friday night. You're clearly alone. Who hurt you? You know, like what happened to bring us to this point that you're like hanging out on YouTube, like just screaming at the sky? Carly, if we want to thank you later, how can we get in contact with you? I think this guy wants to fuck Carly. I can't tell, but that image of that guy, if you look at his little thumbnail, you know what I mean? Right down here, his little, where is it? There. You know, that's, it looks like Earl Skakel. I'm not going to lie. Mother of Pearl Skakel. And he's after a woman, so that checks out. What happened to Earl? We're going to get Earl. By the way, if you don't know Earl Skakel, I saw this guy. I've never met him in real life. He might be a geist. You got to watch the Comedy Central roast busters or whatever the fuck he was on. Roast battle. He's fucking funny, and the guy seems to be real horned up. I don't know, like it seems like the kind of guy who's, I don't like know if this will make any sense to anybody else, but listen, hear me out and see if you understand. He seems like the kind of guy whose dick is always wet. And make of that what you will. You can think like, oh, from pussy? No, like I don't even know what that means. I mean like red rocket dog dick wet. You know what I mean? I feel like this dude walks around with a glistening, shimmering, veiny cock. He looks like a guy who's made of nothing but muscles and veins. And I imagine that extends throughout his penisticular stuff. No, what is Carly saying? No, this is horseshit, Carly. How dare you? Hold on, why has she changed her name? Is this the same girl? Because it's saying Carly Marie, and the girl before was Carly something else. What was her name? I can't even remember now. Vegans will love the new dish Rick is hosting, the tuck number. They hide the meat. Oh, I mean, I wasn't going to bring this up this early in the show, but you bring up a great point. Rick and my wife have gone through a painstaking process of interviewing vendors and, they've redone everything in the restaurants as far as the booths. It's all vegan leather. It's all faux. There's no, which is weird for a place that doesn't allow any Beyond or Impossible meat in. Seems contradictory. But actually, Rick's is on the side of vegans and vegetarians. They just don't want those lifestyles compromising the integrity of the vision of Rick's. Rick's is all about meat. And because Rick's uses and processes so much meat, they've started new programs, which is part of why they were doing the bring your own meat thing. It was like a day of rest for them, but also, and they're really proud of this. They're launching their first ever item in the gift shop that is completely vegan friendly, which is Vegetaboots. Rick's Vegetaboots. So these are waterproof for a while, as long as you're not out for hours. They're made of corn starches. They're made of vegetable compounds. They're made of really strong plant fibers. The soles are actually made of nothing but Apache hair and eggplant skins. So what happens is when you go out in these, you're not only making a statement with Rick's Vegetaboots, you're also saying, I care. I care about the environment. I'm making a statement. Sure, I eat meat. I like to have fun. I might go out on the weekends and barbecue sauce it up. But, also during the week, I do meatless Mondays. I wear my Vegetaboots. You wear these around, I'm telling you, it's like you're walking on cucumbers. It's crazy. You're going to love the feel. They come in all sizes, 9 to 11 and a half. Women's only. And I'll tell you, when they're wet, you can't get them off. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, it is. Their locations, the corner of Sahara and Russell. Pick yourself up. The largest gift shop maze you've ever seen in North America at the flagship Rick's location, Sahara and Russell. Vegetable boots. Okay. You know, there's a lot more to this show than just me getting high in front of Photoshop. Okay. So stick around. I don't know what's going on, but I like it. I like how interested you guys are in everything. And you seem to be on board. You have a lot of questions about the boots. Carly, you take life too seriously. And you just pop up in the chat and say random things like, I love hummus, which is not good. It all went downhill when Rick switched to Hunt's ketchup. That is bad. Let me just tell you for real. Like if you're a person who uses Hunt's ketchup, I don't know what's happened to you as a child. Did someone with the last name Hines touch you in a place that you weren't allowed to be touched? Get it together. More comments. These are rolling in. I can't even keep up with this stuff. Moody says, hold on. Roger says I'd like to fill my vegeta boots with lard first and walk around in them. That's cool. I like that. Gluten-free, try the breadless sticks. Breadless sticks, yeah. You can't believe it's not ranch dip. Moody says the most exciting thing about Rick's Vegeta boots is that they've integrated seeds into the sole of the boots. So everywhere you walk is a garden. The technology is so only available. The technology is so new. It's only available in arugula. Arugula. Am I right? Yeah, break them in real good. I will say that. You got to break them in real good. They're upping their R&D budget next financial year. Is Rick's the best long-running joke of the show? The idea that this restaurant does nothing but insane marketing tactics. John Kerry Hines. Come on, we're not a political program. Keep it in the realm of oh, I told you guys about this. Is a weird one. Maybe somebody can help. Does anybody know anything about Filipinos? Are they on the up and up? I think my neighbors across the street are Filipino, and I think they own two houses next to each other. And the families go back and forth. They come and go all night long. All night long, they come and go. Now, I've seen the fat patriarch of the family outside wearing a Ralph's apron. So I think he works in like the butcher area or the grocery or the vegetable area at a Ralph's grocery store. But they got invaded by the FBI last year. I'm talking like 8 cars rolled up in the lawn. There were 30 agents here. It was insane. And they go into the house and they come out of the house. They go into the next door neighbor's house, which is, I'm pretty sure, the same family, and end up taking a guy away, arresting a younger man. Now this week, the same house, police are staking out my road. I left and I came back. I noticed 2 cars on a side road where they're like on a road where no houses are facing. I'll put it that way. Like you would park in front, like when you park at someone's house, you park in front of their house. You park like in front the direction that their house is facing, right? These 2 cars were parked like on the side roads of houses. And I come back, they're sitting there for hours. I get notifications if there's any movement anywhere around my house. And these guys go up to the house. They're wearing police vests this time, not FBI. Last time it was full on FBI raid. This time it's police vests. They knock on the door. They ring the doorbell. They go inside. They have a conversation. 10 minutes. They leave. get in the cars, and leave. And then the big fat Ralph's butcher guy comes out of his garage, like opens his garage door and smokes a cigarette. Now, did they fuck? Carly says, sounds like Patrick lives in a ghetto. Yeah, I mean, I'm not rich, so it's a very affordable, small 1-bedroom house. This is the bedroom. This is it. I sleep in that corner. My kitchen's right there. My bathroom's right there. And, you know, this is my TV. You guys. I'm very poor and shitty. Rix has a owning complexes complex. Yeah, he does. Ever since he bought the go-kart facility, he's been going crazy. My best friend growing up is Filipino. The town I grew up in is called Little Manila. Jesus. Well, that, you know, I'd rather grow up in a Filipino town. You always find a nurse. Am I right? First, you complain about Mexican neighbors in LA. Now it's Filipinos. Huh. I don't know. Look, I don't have a problem with anybody as long as they're white. These are just the facts. How many hot and ready boxes do they leave out on the reg? For people who don't know, and I should really put together a time-lapse flip photo. I made this a joke for about 2 years. So when I moved to Vegas in 2017, I lived in an apartment for 3 years before I bought a house. And my neighbor across the way, so out of my balcony, you know, an apartment complex, you look out across the way, and there's a neighbor, would put out garbage bags. There were 70 people living in this house. Mexican family. There were 39 of them. I mean, kids, adults, elderly, young, insane. And they would buy hot and ready pizzas from Little Caesars almost nightly. I'm not even like kidding you on this. So many fucking hot and ready boxes. And they, instead of taking their trash, like it's an apartment complex, so you'd have to bag up your trash and carry that to like a dumpster. And instead of doing that, they would just put it outside their front door. Like on their like landing, not their balcony, but their landing, like where you would go downstairs. And it's like you just and they would pile them up. There'd be piles of trash bags and hot and ready boxes. And about a month in, I started taking a photo every day of like their piles of garbage. I had to zoom in crazy. They're not great photos. But I'm not kidding, 100 photos of my neighbor's porch just piled with garbage. And I want to make like a flip book for children. The hazards of growing up in a gross household. Filipinos are the Mexicans of Asia. Wow. A small 1-bedroom with a honeycomb layout. Lots of hallways. Yeah. It's shaped like a star. He could not afford new wood for the decoration. Had to use old reclaimed wood. Yeah. This is called budget living. I had a reality show do all this. Poor. Where's the trust fund money? Here's dumb Carly. Captain not getting a joke. You said you had 3 bathrooms to strain your chili meat into last show. Imagine the people who haven't seen that show. And they're like, what? He strains his chili meat into a goddamn toilet? Get real with that. More like red pepper fake. Guys, yeah, I just I don't want to live next to like some meth lab or like sketchy ass. You know, I live in a nice, quiet neighborhood. We all keep to ourselves. Can I ask you guys? I'm a little drunk, so this may be very inappropriate and get me canceled. Would you like to hear it? Donate anything that ends in 11 cents if you'd like to hear the story. Donate anything in a super chat that ends in 15 cents if you don't want to hear the story. I'm torn on telling it. It involves children that live on my street and how I want to be involved with them. And the problem is, like, could I ever be a teacher or a mentor or you know, I'm not saying I want children, but I get to an age where, you know, I want my sperm to talk back. I might have children one day. Maybe I'll do that. If I can find a nice, fertile, young Asian willing to accept my seed. Are these appropriate things to say on a podcast? These are the kind of things, like, if I ever blew up and became a Joe Rogan type, like, they'd play this back and go like, see, he hates the Asians. When that's not remotely true. I'll have you know, I talk to Asians all the time. They're great people, and I get it. I know 2 Asian dudes named Phil. Their last names are Lapeno to me and my friends. Filipina. Oh, I got it. Rick's new classic, the chicken cuck burger with extra mayo on the bun.
Oh no.
Please don't ever do that again. That was gross. Does the HOA allow Filipinos be a volleyball coach? Oh, well, okay. Maybe I'll be a volleyball. I don't want to be it's not a groomer. So I was out walking my dog in the neighborhood, and down the street there was a house for sale. It's been purchased. Some whites moved in. And they have some kids, and the kids love to, you know, roller skate and ride their bikes and around the neighborhood. And I'm walking the dog. My dog is gorgeous. She's a champion. You know, she has the look. And the kids run up to her and they pet her and they're, you know, checking out the dog. And I, you know, now that I have a backyard with the swim spa and the dog, I'd like to invite some children over. I shouldn't talk about this. Patrick, you said the only reason you'd have kids was if you could fuck them. I said that? I said the only reason I could have kids is if I'd fuck them? Okay, if you say so. Rick is not allowed within 5 foot of a little league team. 5 foot? What good would that do? Kids on rollerblades sound like troublemakers. Oh, you think they're like Jason Lee and Dogma? No, I'd like, you know, it'd be cool if like the kids could come over. I make them some snacks. They can swim if they want to. God knows, you know, I'm the only one in the neighborhood who can afford a swimming accommodations. You said that's a very funny joke. I would like to have children over to play with my children. I said 12 years ago, the only reason I would have kids was to fuck them. This could ruin my entire bid for president. Remember the Porcuponics debacle? Oh, yeah. When I quit the show and Adam and Nick Starr ran it solo. I heard Rick is setting up his own league called the Lil League, so he won't be banned anymore. If you build it, they will come. Okay. This isn't in a gross way. I'm saying, like, and by the way, this will be on YouTube in perpetuity. This could cost me my whole gig. I don't have any gigs. I would like to have the kids over for a play date with my dog. My dog needs socializing, and dog parks are disgusting. If you take your dog to the dog park, let me tell you something about you. You're a piece of shit. What? I love my dog. I take them to the dog park. You're not a good person. It's a bad place. It's a vector for disease. Also, know this, you're one attack, one stupid, look, think about you, okay? Let's examine you. You don't have anything in your life together, okay? You got a dog to try to make you feel whole, okay? You're a broken piece of shit. You're going to take your dog to the dog park. Think about who else is there. Other broken pieces of shit. Some of them with pit bulls. You think they know anything about like training their dog, keeping them calm? No. One mistake. Your dog, never the same again. It's going to grab your dog by the collar. Kill, an attack, a killing, a murder. Your dog never smiles again. Never has another good time. It's not good. Don't take your dog to a dog park. Find friends. Find private play time. I just spilled liquor everywhere. Find private playtime. This is sponsored by Paper Towels. Find private playtime for your pets. Okay? Because I'm being serious. This is not... dog parks are full of... It's not an exclusive club. No one's checking IDs at the dog park. These are for poor people who can't afford yards. So if you're in the Vegas area, you have a dog. Big Irish Jason is going to bring his little monster Frenchie over here. Mr. Don Wrinkles. That's fine. Little play dates with dogs. On their own, enclosed areas. Your dog and a friend, fine. These parks are full of savage beasts. And they're all, let me tell you something. The worst breed is always a German Shepherd. These German Shepherds harass if I ever take my princess to the park, harass her. Biting her on the neck. They don't know how to play nice. We're going to get to the Ian Rainier tie beef today. Maybe in the after show. Patrick, do you want to have sleepovers with the kids? Come on. We're being mature. I want the kids to be able to come over. They live, a street away, train ride away. I want to be able to grill the kids some hot dogs and you go swimming. You know what it is? I think it's the fatherly instinct. Like, I would like children, but I would also like to not have the responsibility of children. So yeah. You can install a kitty door next to the doggy door. That is fucked up. That is fucked up. People go to the dog park to talk to strangers, fence to fence weirdos. Yep. I agree with that. Uncle Buck returns, starring Patrick, whatever his last name is. Carly, I want you to, I guarantee, I would bet dollars to donut holes that you have diddled your little bean more than once thinking about this guy mounting that. And let me guess. You're a slim 228 after dropping 100. You old fat bitch! Carly, everything about you screams unattractive, okay? And by the way, we're all unattractive. I'm a Cleveland 4, okay? Just join in. Just hang out. Stop trying so hard. It reeks of desperation. We all know you're fat and lonely. We're all fat and lonely too. We're like a family here. Give up, fit in, and get it where it counts. Come to Rick's and try the peanut butter and grape jelly slip and slide. No shirts allowed. No, but that does bring up a great point to stop in the show and remind people to sign up for the overdose. We've had 4 or 5 people sign up today, and none of them, 0 of them, use the promo code HOME, which I'm offering you because you are homed people. I don't want homeless people in the overdose. If you're Ty Rivera and you're looking for a tire to sleep in, move it along. But if you're a nice, upstanding citizen, paying taxes, participating in the society, we've all gained April 15th, by the way, paying taxes. Am I right?
Oh, no.
I'd like you to save 20%. This will bring your monthly rate almost down to $10 instead of $13. You're going to save money. You get access to our entire back catalog of stuff, after shows, bonus shows, stuff you won't get if you're just on YouTube and watching live. Actually, maybe live. The point is, join the overdose, support the show. We don't do ads. You might say this show has been nothing but ads with the Kirkland and the meats. These are jokes. This is the show, okay? If you're not into it, you're not into it. Tune out. It's like hanging with friends, this show. Get in the chat. Let me know what you think. You control it. It's directionless. We also have some new merch over at nobodylikesonions.com/store. Of course, members will save 15% on all merch purchases. As long as you're a member, nobodylikesonions.com/store. We've got a lot of pink stuff. You're going to love it. Check it out. Support the show. I don't design shit that you don't want to wear. This isn't stuff covered in website URLs and stuff like that. I don't do any of that. This is a shirt that says, "Are you okay?" on the front. Nothing else anywhere. I'm not like these other podcasts where when you get it, the whole back is covered in keithandthegirl.com. Okay? No. I design fashionable things. You're going to want to wear them. The logo's hot. You're going to want to wear it. That's the only thing promotional. There's no NLO written up. There's no nobodylikesonions.com written up the sleeve. That looks like shit. These are soft garments. They cost more. They do cost more than other podcasts. Your favorite podcast probably sell you a fucking shirt for $12, shipping included. Guess what? It was made by Guatemalans out of coconut fiber. It's not going to be comfortable. Everything I make is out of unicorn semen. It's great. No, in seriousness, it's good shit. American Apparel, Bella and Canvas, always good quality shirts, always good quality hats. I want it to last. I want you to wear it. I don't want you being pissed at me, okay? nobodylikesonions.com/store. You'll never have a more passionate pitch than that. The redhead that peed too much. What the fuck? Oh, Jessica. What about it? I feel like Carly is the same girl who was mean to Johnny B. Oh, wow. Uncle Buck was a nice man. John Candy, it wasn't an insult. Hey, Carly, figure your fucking life out and get back to me about it, okay? Carly should enter Rick's moist t-shirt competition. I forgot to mention that. We do a moist t-shirt show. Holy shit. Is Carly the only woman in the chat? I want to do it. Like, this is a serious. If there's any women in the chat room, speak up and identify yourself. Even if you're shy and you haven't been chatting or participating. If you're a woman in the chat, I'd just like to know. Just say, I'm a woman. You know, I'm a 38-year-old woman in Shreveport. Do you wear your shirt with your dog on it at the dog park? No. Is there any dirt on the Las Vegas comedy scene? No other podcast have it. I'm so glad you've asked. We got Las Vegas comedy drama. Got him. What's happening with the screen? We're black. Did anyone eat? Oh, Megan from Buffalo is in the motherfucking. Hold on. We've lost everything. Are we back? We lost all. Are we? Hold on. Okay, sorry. I don't know. I bet we're gonna start hearing Windows startup notifications. Fuck all you guys. I've completely redone the broadcast software setup and added a lot of tech to the show. Okay, so there's gonna be some hiccups and fumbles. Okay, there will be some hiccups and fucking fumbles, but there'll also be cool things. Okay, there'll also be cool stuff and surprises and little fun parts of our life. Women are chiming in. Megan in Buffalo has chimed in and said, I'm a woman. Hi, Megan. I didn't know Megan was watching. Very quiet lately, Megan. We'd love you to get back in the tumble. She's too busy having kids with other men. How much underboob sweat do you think Carly has right now? Oh, my God. I have paper towels if you need them. By the way, I get it, you know. Women like us have to have a big underwire. Chili face, I'm sorry I assaulted you for joining earlier. You're probably a very nice lady. Maddox, this isn't that looks like a Marilyn Manson wannabe. Oh, Ludo is here. Okay, Laura. Yeah, I mean, look, we mostly skew men. That drop was so hard, the system skipped. What drop? We don't do drops on this show. If you ever see like a drop or a sound effect or like a cut screen or anything on this program, it's a bot. We've been hacked. That drop was so hard, the system skipped. Oh, yeah. Hold on, ladies. By the way, yeah, you're going to have, what's the Skywalker guy? What's going on? Will you just, can you make a name? I don't know if that's Earl Skakel or not, actually, but Earl Skakel must have 38 YouTube accounts. What do you do? What are you hiding from everyone? Everyone takes themselves so fucking seriously. We'll literally all be dead like that. You're all crazy. Yeah, I'm Patrick. You should see the other car, Melton. I still only have 2 kids. Thank you. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I was in Buffalo. And I'm shocked that you didn't hang out with me and Chris Weiss, aka Danny Noonan. We went to a bar and had some food. I wanted to eat wings at Anchor Bar. He told me it was shit. It was my first time in Buffalo. I wanted to go to Niagara Falls. I found out it was like $70 Uber. And I was like, he's seen it once. What am I? It was $70 each way. I'm going to buy a poncho to go out on the Maid of the Mist. Just so I can come in the spot where Jim proposed to Pam. This is dumb. This is dumb. None of this is serious. None of this is real. If you're taking it so hard, you should kill yourself. Hiccups and fumbles are also the body types of Patrick and Kathleen. Wait, who's hiccups and who's fumbles? What's this Skywalker guy? Good evening. You can tell I'm drunk when I can't focus on anything but the chat. Slaps roof. This podcast can fit so many blunders in it. Okay. I'm also Tuesday I went and had a periodontal cleaning on half my mouth. Let me just tell you a tale of my dental life. I hate the dentist. I also hate cosmetologists. I hate hair cutterists, if you will. When I was a kid, one lady giving me a haircut cut my ear with scissors. And ever since then, I've had a traumatic fear of any sports clips type establishment. And I don't like the dentist at all just because, fuck those guys. The whole dental experience is crazy. It's insane. I understand it's necessary so we all don't end up like Tom Hanks out on Castaways. But I don't like it. Every time they numb me for anything, the needle hits a nerve. If you've never gotten a shot of Novocaine and had the needle hit a nerve, you'd know it if you've had it. It sends electric shocks through your whole fucking body. It's like, ah! And it's not fucking fun. It happens to me every time, every time they fucking do it. When they have to do 6 shots in your mouth, they have to numb my whole half of my mouth. For a periodontal cleaning, I don't take care of my teeth. I hadn't been to a dentist in 10 years until last year. Okay? So it's on me. Take care of your teeth. It is important. I don't want to be like my father. I actually have really nice teeth. I need to take care of them. I don't want them to fall out. I have some crowns. I have some cavities. But my dad had gingivitis, lost every tooth in his mouth, had to get dentures like a Pac-Man. I don't want to have to do that ever. So it is real. Take care of your teeth. They told me my gums are fucked. I have gingivitis. They can reverse it. This periodontal cleaning is they go down around the tooth into the gums. The blood. Whew. But they can only do half at a time. It takes time and numbing your whole mouth. You'll swallow your tongue and die. So they numbed this side of my mouth. I didn't know this too. They can only go. I was like, do the whole front while you're doing it. They said, no, I can't go past the halfway mark. That's how your nerves are. If I were to touch one tooth past the halfway mark by accident, it would be so much pain. I didn't know that your nerves literally like split your head like that. But I'm glad they figured it out. Imagine the guy who they had to fucking figure that out with. So I'm getting them in shape. I like part of the reason, like, look, I've been a comedian for 15 years full time. I don't have health insurance. I don't have dental insurance. This is bad. And that would be fine if you took care of your teeth, but I didn't. So now it's costing me thousands of dollars out of pocket. I still win. It's still less than it would have cost me for dental insurance for 10 years. So I still did pretty fucking good. I attribute that to sugar-free gum and God himself. So I have to go back on the 29th for the other half of the mouth to do the periodontal cleaning. Now, it's dramatic. You can't see it on camera here, but if you were to zoom in, you would see a completely on one side of the mouth. It looks like there's plaque buildup, and it's crazy the difference. And the woman doing it was making fun of me. By the way, you ever had your dentist call you obese? I laid down. I told her I was nervous. I laid down in the chair. She's like, "You're breathing hard already. Calm down." I'm like, "I'm fat. I'm fat as fuck." She's like, "Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything." It's like, thanks. You're a dentist. Oh, God. Yeah, I didn't like it. How Florida man of you to not take care of your teeth. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It runs in my fucking family. Men are such babies when it comes to pain. Yeah, now that it's over, when I have to go back to get the second half done, 100% I'll be more at ease. Also, the woman who did it was very good. She was professional, funny, joking around with me, put me at ease. I was completely happy to have her working on my shit. And I'll be happy to go back. Now, I will be writing 5 to 7 minutes about the dentist and what a hell it is, because it's been so long for me. I have thoughts. So I'll be doing a lot of hack dentist material, recycled into old dental material. I wrote a bunch of dentist stuff when I first started comedy. And I'm going to recycle all that. It's going to be great. Just get a Sonicare toothbrush and call it a night. I bought at Costco the Oral-B IO 2-pack, his and hers. And then my fiance left me. So now I just use one for the top and one for the bottom. And I finish in half the time. They say it takes 2 minutes. I brush in 1. I'm hoping to go back when the price drops around good Black Friday. Pick up another 2. I'll be done brushing my teeth in 30 minutes while you chumps are still pausing Ellen. Your dental situation is baby shark.
Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark.
I'm trying to get a daddy shark. I'm trying to dial it in. Dental insurance is daddy shark shit.
Daddy shark do 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 do, daddy shark do 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 do, daddy shark do 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 do, daddy shark.
Oh, I love those. Try not to bop your hands to that. I swear to God, that's like the Lionel Richie for kids. Why don't they just make toothpaste chewing gum with micro scrubby plastic grains of sand or something like that? You got fat gums? She said that. She said that to me. Like, your gums are tight. And I was like, oh, you mean like they're dope? She means like, no, they're so fat, they're squeezing the teeth out of your head. It's dangerous. Did she let you pick out a toy from the toy chest for being such a brave boy? By the way, it's Chef's birthday today. Happy birthday to Chefrey, old host of the show. If you've been around for a while, you know April 15th is Chef's birthday. It's also the day my father died. Sorry. If you fit the... Did that... I want to know, honestly, how many people felt really uncomfortable in that moment. Because that was the goal! It is true. My dad died on April 15th, 2005. Big ups to you, Dad. Love you. He got to see me do stand-up comedy one time. Love you, Pat. You're a legend. I don't know about that. That seems crazy. Blowing the rock monster. Okay. Now, I know a lot of people don't know what just happened here, but this is crazy. So this is the chick who joined Chili Face, and then I made fun of her and said she might be a divorcee and stuff, and then I apologized. I did a joke from maybe 2004 to 2007 on stage about the dentist, because that's the last time I had insurance. About going to the dentist and how when they drill on your teeth, you can feel the chunks of teeth hitting the back of your throat like you're blowing the rock monster from the Never-Ending Story. Now, for her to pull this out has shocked me. I don't even know what to say. That's like that material is so fucking old. Holy shit. Edinburgh Mikey says, I haven't been to a dentist in 17 years, I think. I'm 35, I think. Chili Face, you need to explain yourself. That's crazy. And I will be doubling down on my security detail. Those gums are tight. Is the engagement off? When did that happen? Mind your business. Do I ask you about your personal details and how your relationships are falling apart? No. Happy birthday, Chef. Day after my birthday. Happy birthday, Megan in Buffalo. Patrick L said, got me. I have no idea for what, but we got him. There's only 365 days, dude. A lot of stuff happens on all of them, okay? One time and then he died. What? Kyrie Arison. Okay. This is definitely a Japanese fisherman. So comedy killed your dad. Have you blown your new house yet? That's a good one too. That's an old story. Woo! I want to thank you guys for taking me down memory motherfucking lane tonight. That was great. So yeah, I have to go. I also had a crown almost 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks ago now. I had a crown done and a temporary crown put in. And I've been waiting for this crown to come in 3.5 weeks. This is the supply chain shit. And why this, like, I don't care. This temporary crown's holding up fine. I could deal with it for a while. I know people who went and got a temporary crown and never went back for the permanent one, so they never had to pay for it. That's crazy shit. But the thing you should know about a temporary crown, it's not the same seal. It's not the same material, as a real crown, but it's not the same seal as a regular crown. Next Friday, the 22nd of April, year of our Lord, I'll be flying to Sonoma County, wine country, Santa Rosa. I am going to the wedding of one Mr. Rishabh Kumar on Saturday, April 23rd. You might know him colloquially as Shuby, show intern, show target, show friend, my ex-roommate in New York City, friend of the show to this day. Be flying there, Sonoma, on an airline called Avelo Airlines, Avelo. The flight was $29 from Las Vegas to Northern California. How in the fuck are they doing that? Turns out they're not. Flight service from Las Vegas stops May 2nd. It's not profitable. They're pulling out. But I'm going. I was excited because on the 18th, the mask mandate for flights and airports was supposed to be suspended. But our great leader, President Joe Biden, one of the amazing people running the country, has decided that America needs 15 more days of flying with masks. Now, when I was talking to Chef about this, because Chef is coming to Vegas next week, he said to me, why don't you just put on your Let's Go Brandon hat? Now look, 100% fuck Joe Biden. This guy is a dementia-ridden, clueless piece of shit. If you don't think so, you're out of it. The guy he has no clue what's going on. He turned the other day at a podium to shake hands with nobody. And it's not like he put his hand out and then turned and went, nobody's there. Shit. Embarrassing. No. He turned, saw nobody there except the ghost or the Grim Reaper ready to take him to the clouds. And once he had turned, then he put his hand out and then he went, it's fucking nuts. Okay. So this guy has decided that we need 15 more days of flying with masks on airplanes in the United States. And by the way, this is after the 2.5 years to slow the spread. So no casino, no restaurant, no gas station, no poker table. Nowhere's requiring masks. We're over it. We've all either had it or we're immune to it. You know, like if you're old or you're sick, by all means, stay home, take precautions. If you're a normal, if you're anywhere between fucking 0 and 60 and not completely an obese piece of shit, myself included, you're fine. If not, you maybe want to get the vaccine. You'll be okay. This 15 more days. I was going to let you not wear masks on April 18th, but now it's May 5th or what? Like, what the fuck? Based on what? Based on what, by the way? Flights never stopped. Never during this pandemic did sure, they wound down. There were a lot less people flying. Has there been one outbreak on an airplane? Some super spreader event that I don't know about? None. And by the way, they get real chillaxed if you order a snack box on the plane and want to just fucking house pretzel bites and get drunk. Then you can't get the virus. Like, what's happening? Oh, all you're doing is make fat people breathe heavier. It's all you're doing. Shanghai is a shit show. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. China, listen, this is not about Chinese people or citizens. The CCP is fucking insane. In case you've buried your head in the sand, they're going door to door and taking everyone's pets, cats and dogs, in a fucking net. You know? Like, it's fucked up. We got a little donation. Thank you so much.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Fuck yeah. Dude, they're going door to door taking people's cats and dogs with nets and like killing them. There's no evidence of a cat or a dog spreading COVID. Couple instances of them saying where the animal had it, but that just could mean it was in their nasal passage. They don't even know if an animal can catch this virus, host this virus. So in Shanghai, they're welding people into apartment buildings. They're welding doors shut. They are putting seals over every resident's door that if you break, there will be severe consequences, arrest. And you know, the CCP is really good at like disappearing people. It's nuts. People are screaming. You've seen the videos of the people like screaming out of their windows at night. They don't have food. Like this is because of Omicron. Omicron. No one's dying from this. It's all fake. Are you saying the virus isn't real? No. I'm saying no one's dying. No one. That's not true. There's been thousands of deaths. Your grandma doesn't count. I hate to tell you. Fuck. I just want to fly without a fucking mask. God damn it. Like I just want to fly without a mask. I go in the bathroom after a giant man shits just to breathe some fresh air with a mask off. It's not at the front of the news. It's highly weird. No, it's not. No, it's not. Our country's sucking China's dick. We chastise people over here for the Don't Say Gay bill, and then we edit movies when we send them over there so they have no whiff of gay in them. Do you guys know Dumbledore was gay? Not in the Chinese version. You're all shadow banned and you don't even fucking know it. You fucking aliens. It's time for some Vegas news after this anti-mask rant. Nobody likes masks. If you like masks, you're a cuck. This is basic bitch shit. Mask talk gives me anxiety. You're a bitch. At least the bats can breathe a sigh of relief. You got COVID? Come with me. What about my pet? It's okay. Yeah, it's insane. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. This comedian, I don't know. I never met him, but social media, I know him. Kyle Anderson posted that his dog died. I didn't see it. I guess Earl Skakel's dog died too last year. As a brand new dog owner, my girl is 1 year, 3 months old. I can't imagine. That's heartbreaking. And his dog is not the same breed, but in the face looks very similar to my dog. And I had to reach out and tell him I was sorry. That's hard. I think about my dog dying, and I think I'll probably slip my wrists and jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. It's tough. It's tough. You have to really like tell yourself, look, their lifespan is shorter. You give your dog the best life you can give it. And and that's what it is. But yeah, I imagine burying a kid is hard. But a dog? Come on. It's even harder. It's even harder. It's been on both CNN and Fox. Yeah, it's been on there. It's insane that it's not like is like the shooting in New York the other day is a severe black supremacist. Is that a thing? That dude, that 60-year-old dude who shot up the subway. By the way, literally fish in a barrel. You kill nobody? I do this every time there's one of these mass shooting events, but I don't understand it. Going all the way back to the Ariana Grande incident in Manchester. It's like, how do you set off a bomb in a sea of people and only kill 29? And I know that's dark. I'm not for it. It's very wrong and fucked up. But if you're going to do it, 10 people shot, nobody dead? Come on. Come on. So they catch him. Of course, it's a 60-year-old black man. His social media is riddled with anti-white videos. Like, black man must rise up and get bullets and end the white man kind of shit. Like, very angry, we was Kangs level shit. He hated the mayor, Eric Adams, in New York City, black man, because he thought he was in cahoots with the white man. So this man was like clearly he hated Asians, he hated Jews, he hated whites. And like, it's gone. If that had been a white man who was targeting black, it's just like the narratives of everything are so fucking transparent. I can't say too much. This week, I can't say too much. I was involved in a very intimate conversation with one of Biden's top guys, campaign guys, okay? Behind the scenes campaign, like people who run the polls and like figure out the messaging and all that kind of shit. Like one of the top guys. He's here working in Nevada for Governor Sisolak's campaign. That's all I can say. Big company, big guy. You would know the name. What they think about us is so insane. I heard them talking about Latinos and Mexicans and whites and blacks like they were marbles to be traded in a Squid Game. Like this illusion people have of like, we have to get rid of Trump and get Biden. It's like they're all the same guy. They don't fucking give a fuck about you. Why do you care? You're right. Fly maskless doesn't outweigh my right to go green. Look, I'm going to wear the mask. I'm not retarded. They're putting motherfuckers on no-fly lists. I'm going to wear the mask, you know. Trying to say buy low, sell high, hello, Shanghai. One time fast. Never mind. I tried it and never mind. Never laughed so hard. I don't know what that was about. Earl's parents had dogs put down when they moved rather than take them to the pound. Fuck. That's crazy. I think about it too when I was little, like we lived out in the woods, Brooksville, Florida, before it was all developed. You want to look up my house, my old house? I don't know if this is an address. This is just my memory. You tell me if this is a real address. Somebody Google Maps it. 11451 Rashke Run. Rashke. Rashke Run. Brooksville, Florida. Whatever. That was my house. You had to go on like 9 paved roads before you got to my house. 9 unpaved roads, twisting and turning back into the woods. There were 2 houses on my street. This is the place I lived when I burned down like 30 acres by accident. True story. But I lived out there, and we had dogs. I remember one dog we had. His name was Freeway. My dad named him that because we got him the Freeway, which is we found a dog. I do a joke about it now as the owner of a golden doodle that costs $2,500. It's insane to me. That's how, you know how we used to get a dog? We found a dog. Like, that's how you got a dog when I was growing up. And we probably had, I had a chow, big black chow named Rambo. There was my stepmom's dog, badass dog. And then we had like 2 or 3 like outdoor wild dogs that we would just give cans of food every night, that jiggly, gelatinous, shitty canned food. That's why you should get a cat. They live longer. Fuck off. Cats, look, you toxoplasmosis having motherfuckers. Cats will hurt your brain. For real. Spray and pray doesn't work. The Texas Tower guy did it right. Jesus. He was investigated by the FBI. They declared him not a threat. Nice. Yeah, in 2019. They had this guy, this shooter. They're like, he's cool. He's black. He used a smoke grenade and then couldn't see his targets very well. Yeah, but either way, that's stupidity. You know what I mean? Like, plan your shit out. This is your shit. This is your last. Oh, shit. Nobody wanted Biden. They wanted not Trump. 100%. It's like Kamala. It's like, what she get? Like 3% of the vote at the DNC? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, she's how brave, smart, and heroic. This bitch is dumb as fuck. White, black, doesn't matter. Kamala Harris is retarded. Watch her try to answer a question. The things that we're going to be doing are the things that we have been doing, okay? And we will continue to do and be doing, okay? It's like, oh, you're dumb. Marbles and maskless is Patrick and Kathleen's body type. Come on, enough with that stuff. The tall can of Alpo. I don't even think it was tall. We're going to be honest with ourselves. Probably not even tall. Vegas comedy drama. Should we hit a little before we ship it into the after show? This one, nobody would have seen coming. Isn't Kamala half Shuby? She's half retard. Okay? We watched we talked about a woman recently on the show named Gretchen Boshart, Gretchen, Gretchyn, Boshart, Boshart. If you search her name in Core TV, you'll find a 16-minute special that will make you wish your eyeballs and ears had never been formed in the womb. Awful, awful comedian. I told you she was a garbage person. I have a notes for this. Told you Ty was bad. I've been nothing but proven right over and over and over again. Gretchen Boshart. Rumor. Ear to the ground. Grapevine. Recently caught stealing a purse of another comic at an open mic night last week. On video, indisputable, 100% caught. I know no further details than that, other than I'm pretty sure it was an Ian Rainier show. Ian Rainier produces shows around here with Adam Rodriguez. And from what I hear, that's where it went down. Caught on video. indisputable, unconscionable, indefensible. Okay? So you're not a good comic. You suck, you bombed. You're old. You were a real estate agent. You've been rode hard and put up wet. We're sick of you. You're stealing at a comedy show. And you're not friendly to other comics. We don't need you. You're out of here. Who's letting this chick go up with their show in this town? I can't even fucking imagine. I had the pleasure last Friday, of doing the Dirty at 12:30. I'd say it's the best show in town. Now look, I'm not trying to start fights with anybody. It's one show. It's once a week. It's free. It's every Friday night, like tonight, at 12:30. Really Saturday morning, a.m. It's 400 to 500 people packed out, party atmosphere. They're usually locals, not tourists. So they're there to really fucking have a good time. Nobody gets upset about language, being offended. It's great. You can't bomb in the room unless you're a complete nudge. Great. So I did that show last Friday with Big Irish J. Super, super fun. Gretchen Bossert was there. She sat in the front row and like filmed Jay for 5 minutes. Just like laying down, like filming him. It was so fucking weird. I don't know what's going on in this town anymore. It's like Ty is like charging, raping young comics for like comedy lessons and teaching, when like this guy, his whole resume now is like a Thai restaurant where you can come and have dinner and then leave if the show's not good. It's like we've really it's a weird time, man. I don't know. Salud, drink up, enjoy. A couple more things I'd like to do before we get out of here. Let's see. I was going to talk about renting a tuxedo for Shuby's wedding. Shuby's wedding is going to be in wine country. I'm so excited to go. I haven't got him a gift yet. I went on his gift registry, to buy him a gift, and all the good stuff was taken. It's like spoons and spatulas left. I want to give this guy like a spoon bouquet. Shuby's never bought Bitcoin. I was thinking about giving him a few hundred in Bitcoin as a present. I don't know if he'd keep it or lose it or not care. I've seen him lose a lot of things and not take care of things, but he's also an older boy now. We haven't lived together since 2017. I think we've only seen each other 2 or 3 times since then. It's been years. But I like Shuby a lot. He's like a little brother in a way, but he smells like curry and has bigger teeth. So I'm spending thousands of dollars to go to wine country and get a room and rent a car and tux, but there better be some good food. A tux. He wants black tie at his wedding. I gotta wear a tux to a wedding. What year is this? And this is what he said when I brought up that, like, hey, why is it black tie at your wedding? He's like, yeah, we thought after the pandemic people would want to get dressed up. It's like, they don't. They want to wear their pajamas, okay? So why don't you have a fucking the only wedding people want to go to now is like a slanket wedding. What's the huggy thing that you wear? What was the thing called? The blanket with the sleeves? The less popular one was the slanket, but with the infomercial one, sleevey, the Sleeverino. Does anybody know what it was called? The scrunchie? No, not a scrunchie. Fucking hell. Snuggie. The Snuggie. Yeah, you should have a Snuggie wedding. Nobody wants. Oh, we thought everybody would want. Yeah, you thought after everybody locked themselves in their houses for 2 years, gorging nothing but peanut M&Ms and Doritos, that we'd all want to get dressed in formal wear. I kid. It's your wedding. Do whatever you want. I'm happy to oblige. Putting on a tuxedo for your wedding is like putting on a mask for Avelo Airlines. I'm worried about Will Smith. I said it. I'm worried about him. It's a tough position for this guy. This new video is so hard to watch. We watched a guy laugh at a joke and a split second later stand up and open palm slap a bit. Like if there was ever a conflicted broken man, it's this dude. He's like, are you aggressive? Go get him, masculine, alpha guy? Or are you a little fucking cuck? Open hand slap. I'm going to go do this after cackling out loud at laughing at a joke is so fucking retarded. And then Jada puts on her Instagram for just a minute. It got taken down, but it was up for long enough for people to grab it. Whew. Painful. Ready? If you haven't seen it, plug your little one's ears.
You know Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table.
So for people who don't know, Jada does this show called The Red Table, which is like their safe space in their house where her and Will sit, in a fetal position in tiny chairs, rocking and soothing each other through super cuck topics. This is where Jada's by the way, people think they had like an open relationship and stuff. That doesn't seem to be the way it was. It seems like Jada fucked one of her son's friends, and Will found out and had to go along with this open relationship narrative in order to make it go. So they do it all in this Red Table, video podcast show that they put up. But it's really just for Jada. Will doesn't want to be there. If you go back and watch the one where they talked about her fucking that August guy, that rapper, 23 years old, who was her son's friend, you'll see how uncomfortable Will was. So now this bitch flips on her phone and just starts filming him unwarned. Esther is coming to the red table. She's going to help us with our relationship. Are you excited about Esther coming? That's what she just threw at him. Okay?
Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
So restrained, right? So restrained. He covering his mouth, I would say, don't just start filming somebody in the middle of, this is so uncomfortable. He's holding back. By the way, I'm not 100% Team Will either. I think this is an aggressive, angry man who's a professional actor and has done a good job of acting like a calm, sane person. That slap, that aggression, there's been interviews with him in the past. You can go back and find him talking about growing up with that aggression and how he never wanted to be like that. He is like that. This video, I would say, and then he said, don't just come up and start filming people. And she goes, oh my God. And watch her now. She's going to go, come help us. Watch this shit.
If you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
I'm still dealing with foolishness. She filmed this and put it up. I'm not saying what happened with Will is Jada's fault. Will's his own man. She shot him a glance. He decided, I'll defend your honor, and got up and did a stupid thing. Okay? But he's in a bad spot. He's in trouble. How about lay low instead of worrying about new episodes of The Red Table? He's holding his arm too, like an injured puppy.
Because she don't just...
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media.
To his wife. To his wife. And what people are saying actually is that this is strong Will sticking up for himself. If that's true, imagine the broken, what we haven't seen. Okay? Whew.
And not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch Astaire at the Red Table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you?
Wow. Just nuts. I don't know. His only move, I'm calling it now. This is an old video. Oh, is it? Is that true? Why did this come out and everybody's talking about it this week? Even if it is, this shows like, whoa. This is not a healthy relationship. If this is what it's still like, okay, if this is an old video, fair. I didn't know that. So thank you. I really didn't know that. If that's an old video, if their relationship is still like that, and by the way, yeah, is he a Scientologist? That's the thing, is like there are these guys like Travolta and Cruz who are like mainstream Scientologists, but then there's like people who are low-key Scientologists. I don't understand. Blacks don't have that aggression. Oh. Still fucked up. Yeah, but like if this is his relationship, he's got to get a divorce. It's the only way out of this. Like, I was in a toxic thing and was abused. I didn't even see what I was in. That's the only way out of this for him. He'll sign up and do like I Am Legend 2. He's got to have like Wild Wild West reboot. This time it's not an arachnid. It's some sort of roach. Very, very, very weird stuff. I wanted to get into this Alice Hamilton thing. Maybe we'll do this in the after show. Butch Bradley's life story. I won't say too much. Butch Bradley was on a podcast the other day that literally walked him through his entire comedy journey and life story. I'm not kidding you. This dude completely skips owning a comedy club and all of his like drug and alcohol shit. You know what I mean? This dude went from like the whole years of like time he like was looking for something to do, started a club. What happened to the club? Going to Vegas. Blanked out. I had a problem with alcohol. Then I got it under control and was so lucky to land here in Vegas getting it. It's like, oh, is that what happened? Or did you steal money from many comedians? Many. Most notably, grudge-holding Patrick Melton. Guys, I want to remind you, this coming Saturday, is Rick's 32nd annual Race for the Cure 2022. Rick's Race for the Cure. If you haven't seen this, it's a relay race. We use several cured meats as the baton handed off. You'll have to run nonstop until your spouse or teammate is able to quick cure meats on the side of the track and be sampled by our judges. It's very, very popular. Again, this is the annual one. Race for the Cure, Rick's Race for the Cure. You can find out the details at rixlv.com/Race for the Cure 2022. This time it's real. Rick's Race for the Cure. You're going to love the way you taste. She'll tell people he's bi if he divorces. Why did this come out this week? I don't know. Maybe the slap. Yeah, I guess, but I don't know why they would dig up old. It seemed like that would have been, a big deal. So Butch Bradley's interview, comedian Alice Hamilton is this crazy chick. I was told that if I baited her on Twitter, she would bite. She didn't. But what a nut. She starts out going after comedians who have been accused of sexual assault. And by the end, she's just and fuck Tom Segura. He don't even try. He can go. It's oh, okay. Again, join the Overdose. Use promo code home at checkout. God, I'm drunk. And then also pick up some merch. Any other things we have to promote? Join the Overdose, though. That's where the stuff's going to be. We're going to do an after show. If you're around and watching tonight live, it'll be free right here where you're watching this. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching at home later on YouTube, join the Overdose. It really is how you support the show. NobodyLikesOnions.com/overdose. Anything else I need to mention? I think that's good. We'll take a little break, 10, 15 minutes. Everybody get yourself a drink. Get yourself hydrated. We'll be right back at it.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you dig, boy, if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick Melton faces have you stacking NLO point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the taco pony party be a party of soul. To make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold the family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NLO. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit on the youngins that nobody like past. Have my homeboy lame prank call him fast. Have him thinking that he hates him right before he berates him. And the way that he baits him, put him right on blast. Patrick is an asshole and his show won't last. And every time I called in, he treated me like trash. He would abuse and berate me for the sake of some laughs. And the worst part was when he fucked your mother straight in the ass.
Well, I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're